Hello everybody, welcome to Miranda Detailing. So in today's video we are going to be talking about pet hair removal. So removing pet hair, most likely dog hair, in your vehicle. You really don't come across cat hair, even though we did once. Dog hair removal is going to be extremely difficult. So many vehicles' carpets, upholstery, it is just going to grab at those dog hairs and want to just envelop them and make them part of the fabric. So difficult to remove. Now, again, there's all sorts of different upholstery and carpets and materials in different vehicles. Some carpet releases it really nice, even though the dog has been in there for a long time, the hair's been in there for a long time. Some carpets you can just swipe it with your hand and it comes right up, or a swipe of the vacuum nozzle comes right up. Other times you're dealing with difficult fabric where the hair is interwoven into it and interlocked, and it doesn't seem like anything is removing it. So let's show you some of the tools that we use to remove dog hair. So you've probably heard of the tools, some of these simple ones. The stone is really good. I don't use it as often as you would think. It is a good tool. It does remove dog hair. But you got to be careful with this because you can hear it's grabby, it's porous, it's really rough to the touch. And if you rub this against leather or plastic or vinyl, it will gouge into it, it will scratch it. You got to be really careful when using this. But it does remove dog hair. Even from the really difficult materials and upholstery and carpets like the trunk material, what I call trunk material. Basically, it's the cheapest, lowest nap carpet that you can get. It's really not even carpet. It's just fibers that have just been woven together really badly. And it's really difficult to remove anything from that trunk material. And some of the newer cars even have that trunk material throughout the entire vehicle. So this does work, but you run into some troubles with this just because of the rough texture. Now, the other one is one of these tools, and there's different ones. There's one with other longer handles and things like that. And there's others that it's just the blade instead of these little fingers. This will work, but over time, they kind of get dried out. You can wash them and everything, but they kind of get dried out and lose its grabbiness. So this does work, but I rarely use this anymore. My tool of choice for removing dog hair is this nozzle right here. You've seen it in many different videos. I love this nozzle. It's made by Hoover. It's designed to go on their vacuums that you use for your house, residential vacuums. The cool thing about it is that this fits perfectly onto my shop vac. As you have seen, we use the rigid 4-gallon, 5 horsepower shop vac, and the nozzle, the hose, and the nozzle that it comes with fits this perfectly. So this is what I use. Now, I came across, this is the original, I came across this at a thrift store where I usually get a lot of nozzles. If you have a thrift store nearby, go check it out and go check out their tool section. And there's one local that we go to that has vacuums and nozzles and hoses and all sorts of stuff that people leave there. And that's where I find a lot of my long nozzles, the little thin ones. The brushes also, I bought a few of those there. And fortunately, I can actually buy them on Amazon because they're Hoover. I don't have it with me, that other little black brush nozzle. I'll probably show a video of it right now. But that nozzle I bought at a thrift store, and you can also buy it on Amazon. So I'll have links to these down below as well. So definitely check that out. This is the original one that I bought years ago, maybe a good 3 to 4 years, I'd say. And it's had a lot of use. As you see, the nice rubber, whatever you call this here, the little rubber blades have really worn down and it's started to come apart. So it's definitely had its fair share of use, but I have really grown to love this. So You can buy them on Amazon, again, and they're great to use for removing dog hair because you remove it and it sucks it up right away. Excellent to use. You do have to clean these little nozzles. They'll get dirty if the carpet's kind of grungy and you're removing dog hair from a grungy carpet. You'll notice these get kind of gross and then they stop picking up. Just take a microfiber towel and squeegee them off. That's basically what these are just little mini squeegees on this nozzle. But definitely check this out because it is an awesome tool to use. So what I'm going to do is actually give this one away. This is brand new. I already got another brand new one that I'm using currently. So if you guys want to try one of these nozzles out, I will give this away. Comment down below. Let me know if you want one. And I'm going to basically do another giveaway and run down the comments and randomly choose someone so that they can win this nozzle. Again, within the States, to be able to ship it to you, I will ship it to you for free. So I'll pay for the shipping. It's usually just a few dollars. But when you get it, tell me what you think. For those of you who are watching this and do use this nozzle, tell me what you think. Let me know how it's worked for you, or if you have another better option for removing dog hair. There's many different options, again, depending on the different fabrics and carpets out there. This one I have found the best to remove from difficult carpet, difficult upholstery. It really works well to remove not just dog hair, but other little particles. I'll show you right now a clip that I was removing some little fuzzies that came from a sweater, and this was able to remove those little fuzzies that gripped onto the fabric. Now the fabric was a nice velour fabric and it released it pretty well, but this just made quick work of it. Now another tip for removing dog hair is using gloves. If you have those rubberized blue or purple nitrile gloves that have a little bit of a grip to it, those are awesome for removing dog hair because you have a lot of control using your hand, of course, so you can slip your hand down in between the seats, the cushions, and be able to grab hair and vacuum it all at the same time. So that really does work as well. I just don't like using gloves, especially in the summer, just because my hands will get all messed up from using gloves in the sweat, and that's just not good for my hands. So I know I probably should be wearing gloves because I'm dealing with a lot of chemicals and junk and things like that. But for me, my hands suffer from eczema, and if I wear gloves, I got that. It's really more like contact dermatitis. And if I wear gloves too long and I sweat in them, it activates it and ruins my hands. It's better for my hands to breathe. So if it's a safety concern, well, I can either wear gloves and get the contact dermatitis and my hands are messed up, or I don't wear gloves and just wash my hands and keep my hands as clean as possible as I'm working. Oh well, to each his own. That's another tip, to use those rubberized gloves. Even a dish glove, those ugly yellow ones, those will work as well. And if you don't have that, I have found that sometimes just swiping your hand, if it's a little sweaty, it's kind of gross, I know, but if you're working in a gross vehicle, you're going to get gross anyway. So I found if my hand is a little damp, it's going to grip the dog hair and suck it right up. I actually did that on a job recently, and it worked. And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of gross. You get dog hair on your hands and on your fingers, but hey, if it works, it works. I'm not using it all the time to get dog hair. Just little areas, just do a quick swipe. I'm like, hey, oh, that worked perfectly. So that's another tip, just using your bare, slightly sweaty, damp hand. It works. There's some of my dog hair removal tips. Again, if you have tips of your own, feel free to share down below and let me know what you use, what has worked for you. And don't forget about that giveaway. I will give this away to anyone who wants it. I only have one this time, so let me know down below. Say, I want one of those, and I will basically enter you into that contest. And in about a week or so, about a week, I believe next Friday, I will let you know who is the winner, and I will show you online how I do that. It's kind of a rough way of doing it. I just basically show you my phone, swipe a couple of times randomly, and then choose, and that will be it. So hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you have any questions or comments, again, put them down below. Give the video a thumbs up, like it if you have enjoyed it, share it with others, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell and that subscribe button. That way you get a notification each time our videos drop each week. So we'll see you next time. Have a great one.